limits as far as design goes. And design of the human body is a huge thing right now.
Well, it's really scary.
It's insane.
When the first atomic bomb test was done in the sky, they didn't know what was going to happen. The scientists were like, there's a possibility that the hydrogen, the chain reaction where it just multiplies and explodes and multiplies and explodes, they didn't know if it would go forever. Like literally blowing up the whole world. There's a small chance that it could. We don't know.
That's so crazy.
And then they're just like, oh, let's do it.
Well, even when the girls were making those glow in the dark watches and shit for military people with the radioactive.
Oh, yeah.
Liquid.
Yeah, uranium.
And they would take uranium and they were putting it on their lips, on their nails, and they'd go out for the night because it would glow on its own.
It's cool.
And so they thought it was so cool and they would put it on their eyes. And then eventually a bunch of them died from cancer.
Yeah.
And
all kinds of cancer.
Yeah, it was all fucked up.
Yeah.
Scientists are out of control, but they are also so fucking smart. Like, you can't. If someone goes into a field of science, of any type of science, that brain, and sticks with it, that brain is a brain that's just going to that's a brain that multiplies. You never stop growing. You're constantly in a development stage as a scientist.
Yeah, and that's the tendency, is to just grow. Always.
Your body is your thesis.
You're always trying to get to the next stage.
And now a lot of scientists microdose on shrooms and acid and other things to open their mind even further into different research projects and assignments and goals and things to, amount to. It's so fucking crazy.
Yeah, we're living in a different world.
I'm going to vomit.
People are extraordinary.
Yeah.
And they're capable of doing wonderfully creative things.
It's true. People are. I really, but yeah, the human brain just fascinates me in all sorts of ways.
Yeah. And now I'm glad they're talking about it, because in ancient cultures, they've talked about our mind and body are one kind of thing. Mm-hmm. And a lot of people segment things being separate. Like, I've talked about this before, but your mind being separate from your body, it's like, all of our thoughts come from up here in our brain. Well, no, it's our body is an extension of it.
Yeah. We
have neurons in our spine and our solar plexus and all over our body. Our brain is our body. Like, we literally can store memories in our thighs and stuff like that.
Oh, for sure.
And it sounds wacky because we have this idea of our brain.
Well, look at flies. Like, flies fly more, or they jump quicker than they used to because people would kill them. So then you get that muscle memory of something killing you, and then your body forms something out of your decomposing body to make another one of you. You're like, I'm talking about flies, not humans.
Yeah.
But that fly came to where it is today, where now it flies.
Right, the evolution of it.
Like the evolution of a fly is even more complex.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's crazy to think about your body. So, like, if Marty and I were to have sex right now and have a baby, we've binged on questionable foods this last weekend. Mm-hmm. We drink beer. We're drinking wine right now. We ate kind of a fatty dinner. If you were, it was a good dinner, but you're going to store that memory when you make a baby.
Yeah. Those whatever genes are primed and firing right now, that's what you're going to pass on.
So, like, if Marty and I were to go back to our P90X days and be fucking crazy fit and, like, super low fat body mass, like, you would make a little super seed versus our little slow seed that we'd make right now.
And and they're questioning it right now, but I definitely believe it to be true. Whatever emotions and taboos you have, you pass that down too.
Like, you want to be, like, that would be the one thing, is our baby would be probably a little chunky, but he would have so much love. It'd be the most loving little baby ever.
And that's the other thing. It's like
cuddly.
We might create a goblin, but the environment will be so loving. That'll be a sweet little goblin.
I just imagine like little baby Grinch when he's all fat and like eating the glass. But Cindy Lou Who finds him before he turns bad.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, we calling it?
It's good. We're good.
Pew, pew. So if you have any questions, things you want to talk about, things you want us to talk about, go ahead and send us an email to leadanotherpod@gmail.com.
Leadanotherpod@gmail.com.
And leadanotherpod@gmail.com.
And for those of you who have written to this account and I have not replied.
Fuck off.
Well, there's a couple in particular. There's Scott. There's one I saw like a long time ago. I just totally didn't see it.
Yeah, Marty watches this account, by the way. He kind of sucks.
Yes.
So blame him if anything's fucked.
It's hard when there's just so much in the inbox.
Are we allowed to call this podcast something with the F word? Because I've said it so many times.
What do you mean?
Well, because, I mean, I've said the F word probably 50 times in this podcast. So we name it like the fucking podcast.
Yeah, I don't know if the headliner could. Yeah, right? I don't see why not. You? I mean, it might get flagged. They won't like share it on certain platforms probably. Mm. Certain platforms are really
I'll put the little stars. Like I'll put F *** K.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah.
Whatever. They can suck it.
Just call it Nazi boners.
Ooh, Nazi boner toner.
Stupid. I love it.
Well, this has been Boing with Amanda and Marty. I hope you have a great day, a great night, a great afternoon, whenever you're listening to this. If you're on your graveyard shift, good for you, bud. You know why? Because graveyard sucks.
And a good morrow to you.
Yeah.
Hasta huevos.
Good noon to you. Can you say that? Good afternoon to you. Good noon to you.
Just good noon. Good if it's right at noon, it's good noon.
Good noon to you.
12:01.
I'm going to go into people's, like my clients. Like, good noon to ya.
Good noon to ya. But you got to be right on 12. I'm going to
come in with an accent and then slowly fade it out as I leave the room.
You should.
Oh, hello. Hiya. Hi there. How you doing? This one top of the morning to ya.
At the end, you're like, well, I'll see you later. Bye.
And then I have like river dancing shoes. Then I go clickety clack. And then I leave.
It making no sense. I love it.
Makes great sense. Okay. Bye. Have a great day.